What up, people? It's your boy Jamal, and this is the White Sand Footy League review show. This weekend was action-packed from beginning to end. There's so much to unpack, I don't even know where to start from. But I guess, as they say, the best place to start from is from the beginning.
In the beginning,
So picture this: it's the early kickoff. The undefeated in the league Green Mambas versus a Red Phoenix that has informed because they had won their last two matches. Fact check me on this, but I think Green Mambas, before they lost, that has to be one of the longest unbeaten sequences in the league because despite not winning the league last season, they went the whole season basically unbeaten, at least in the league, plus like the first three matches of the new season. So that's impressive stuff. Anyway, I'm sure Green were high on confidence and were rightly the favourite in this match, coming into the match. But Red obviously had wind in their sails, so I'm sure they were quietly confident. So the match starts, and it's what you expect from this type of match. Two good teams against each other, so it's a cagey affair at the beginning. Everybody's trying to feel the tempo of the match, get a feeling of how to proceed and all of that. So then, like maybe less than 10 minutes into the match, Red have like something, I think a free kick or a goal kick or something. Collins puts the ball upfield, and then from where I was standing, it looked like that ball was going slightly wide. It wasn't going to be on target, but the clearance goes all the way to the other goal post, and the Green Mambas goalkeeper claws it over his head back towards goal. So the ball is bubbling in front of the post, and Moses and the attackers rush and pounce on it. Easy tapping, Moses scores. Moses claimed he wasn't going on target, but to me, I think he was going on target, but hey, what do I know? Anyway, so that just puts Green off because from that moment on, like, the pressure was on, you know. the goalkeeper, I think his name is Godwin or something, no more. Godwin really tested his defense field too. He really had them questioning, say Godwin really won't make God win for this our case. Anyway, the match continues. Shout out to the Red attackers. Aguero was playing as a striker and Moses as the attacking midfielder, but out of possession, they formed kind of like a two up front. And what they did was that they pressed the centre back relentlessly. They did not give Chukwuma and Kosi breathing space at all. They pursued them like somebody that stole gadgets in Computer Village or somebody that stole clothes or money in Balogun Market. They harried them, they hassled them, they ran them ragged. So what that did was that it didn't give them room to play their usual aura football that they would do and all that. So they were a little bit off. They weren't playing their game, and it was clear that they were starting to get frustrated because by the second half, Chukwuma don't run, go front to strike because he was getting frustrated at the back, being more and more rash. He had one particularly nasty moment where he goes in for a contested ball where Aguero jumps for the ball but had no intention of winning the ball because he really elbowed the guy in the back, which was like dangerous play. I think the ref gave him a yellow card, which is it's one of those ones you call like an amber card. It could have easily been red. Anyway, after that, Green, they keep playing. Green concede, ball bubbling in the box. The ball hits a Green defender's hand. I can't remember who. Penalty conceded. Collins steps up, he puts it away. After that, Green had some moments here and there trying to get into the match, but really, it didn't really trouble the Red rear guard, and the match just petered off into like oblivion and ended to 0. Nothing eventful again happened. So yeah, that was early kickoff, match 1. But now the next one, I need to stop and gather my thoughts because this one pained me to my marrow, pained me to my bone marrow.
Corruption is not bad. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved.
Yes.
But if I'm part of that corruption, I'll defend it.
Okay, guys, picture this. You're walking down the road, you see a paralyzed man, somebody that's handicapped, on the floor. He has fallen off his wheelchair, or maybe his crutches or something. Okay, let's say wheelchair. Falling off his wheelchair, and he's like, bro, please help me get on my wheelchair. And instead of you to help him, you steal his wheelchair and use it to go and buy Shayo. That's exactly what Blue Lightning did to Silver Titans. It was really bad because, tell me why. Okay, let me just start the match review. So the match started as you'd expect. Blue obviously on the front foot, having the upper hand. Silver just hanging in there, but like it looked like one of those ones where like it was just a matter of time. Eventually, Blue didn't take the early chances. Silver settled down and they started to, hold their own. Then Silver were like in the middle third, progressing into Blue's attacking third, and they bring down the Silver player. It's a foul. I've never seen anything like this because it was clear, it was obvious. Everybody on the sideline, spectators, saw it was a foul. The linesman on that side of the field was flagging that it was a foul, and I think the linesman on the second side of the field was even also, the person that wasn't even on the side of the field was even also flagging that on a foul. Ref waved everybody on. Of course, Blue took the ball and went on to score. And first of all, I have to criticize the Silver midfielders and defenders too, because Blue came a long way to score that goal. So ideally, what you want to do is to foul the person, like pull him down, hold him, let him not move anywhere. Then you now start discussing the semantics, not crying and grieved and they're going to score you. Then you start lamenting. That one, you had I known, you go cry, better cry. So anyway, goal goes in, everybody's in uproar. People are saying, oh, no be goal, now it's not fair. Linesmen were saying that I was waving flag, ref was not having it. He didn't even discuss with his linesmen or anything. He was like, I don't give the goal, so I don't give him. I know they change my mind, I know they talk to anybody and all those, which I think was unfair. Feels like they ripped Silver because the goal shouldn't have stood and should have at least talked to his linesmen. Anyway, things now kick off. Folu just the para, they shout, say, it is grass, this grass, yeah, we will not have it. Vex, left the field. Try to even get the team to leave the field, like walk off and forfeit, because they're like, nah, it's bullshit, which I understand, because we all play ball, so we understand how the emotions can be and all that. Anyway, for his trouble, he got sent off. Silver, after being robbed, had to now play the game with 10 men. They did give a valiant effort. They put up a very, very brave fight because Blue no see anything play after that. And they were unlucky because Don even had like a good chance that he could have put away, but that's a story for another day. Anyway, so that's how it happened. That's how it ended. Blue robbed Silver, and Silver is still in search of that first point. But now, to the climax. Everything that happened that day was building into a lovely crescendo. How they say here? The French call it the piece de resistance. Yellow Hawks versus Black Hawks. This match had everything. Had drama, had emotion, had passion, had a man on a revenge mission, had goals galore, had set pieces, penalties, name it, had it all. So the match starts off and then Black are on the front foot pressing Yellow. Their attackers they had their leg on Yellow defenders' necks. No breathing space. For context, Flex used to be an attacker on Yellow Hawks, but he didn't get much playing time. He moved on to Black and seems to be thriving this season, scoring goals, making impact, being a general nuisance to defenders. So clearly Flex was the man on the mission because he really took this match personal. I guess he wanted to show his old team what they were missing. So first goal, Flex gets the ball. on the wing and interplay and blah blah blah. Then he goes into the box and I think they try to pass maybe like once or something, and then Beto fouls him. Bam, penalty. Adam takes a bang in the net, 1-0 down. The second goal was where Flex was completely wrong for this. Picture this, him and Saddams, on that second goal for Black, him and Saddams on the wing, they give Flex the ball. It's 1-on-1 with Saddam. He makes like he's coming infield, chops back. Now Saddam has staggered, he has charged him the first time, he's disoriented. So Saddam says, I no go agree, he recovers, comes again, Flex chops back the second time. Now this second time, he had killed him, he had taken him out of the picture. He is like, you know when Mortal Kombat finish him, like Saddam was dazed and bamboozled. Flex had left it at that and just gone on to square play or shoot or whatever, enter the box. He now cuts him again the third time, like deletes him completely from the picture. That's basically like, which analogy will I use now? You send somebody, go to Chicken Republic and get me double chickpeas. Person now goes, say, go back again and bring my change, you foolish boy. That's basically what Flex did. It was hilarious. I'm sure Saddam's eyes still they done by now, bro. Made my man dizzy. Then he crosses the ball to the other wing, which gets the ball, cuts back. And then another yellow defender fouls him, another penalty. So Black Flex takes the penalty, puts it away, scores against his former team, a revenge mission complete. Then yellow gets a chance, and wait, am I saying this wrong? I think I am. I think yellow even scored first. Okay, yeah. Yellow scored first. Yeah, yellow scored first actually. So sorry, I forgot about that part. So yellow scored first. Saddam was on the wing, easy like pull out, like he just crosses it across the kidney. And did they shoot it or the Agada just dropped? But anyway, something happened and then Agada drops the ball, which is very uncharacteristic of him because it's usually a very, very safe pair of hands. And Corey reacted the fastest, poaches it, puts it away. Yeah, yellow scored first. Now I actually remember. And then Black came and scored 2 goals. Then the match continues like that. Black continues to press yellow. Although it's not as if like the whole match Black was just like wanting to kill yellow. It was going up and down like crest and throws. Like yellow will get moments where they're having the upper hand, Black will have their moments and all of that. But on the balance, Black were playing the better football. Now, last minute at the edge of the box, bam, they foul a yellow player. Black set a wall, Great Wall of China. That wall was so long, it's like almost everybody was in the wall. Corey steps up, buries it into the bottom left corner, or right corner for him, left corner of the goalkeeper. And the goal was like a very well taken goal. And what made him mad was that like it was proper limbs, like last minute. It was basically like a buzzer beater. That's what they would call it if it was basketball. So yeah, that's what happened over the weekend. They had everything. It was quite the action-packed weekend. So yeah, I'll just give you guys my favorite, let's just call it Jamal's 11 of the week. My favorite XI from the week's action, and I'll say my reasons why. So in goal, I have Ralph. Like before the matches started and all of that, when Ralph was warming up with like, the goalkeeping sage Agada and the influencer goalkeeper Lemo, he didn't wear face cap to the field today. I told somebody, unless on a Ralph masterclass, he's not wearing face cap today. He's here to like be serious and keep that clean sheet. And he really made many impressive saves against Blue. So I have to just big him up. And there were other goalkeepers that didn't concede on the match day, like Favor for Red Phoenix and the blue goalkeeper, I forget his name now. But even though they didn't consider, I don't feel like they did enough to enter my favorite 11 for the week ahead of Ralph. Then in the right back slot, I have to just give it to Uncle Paul because he really he really balled out. Like he shut down City boy. City boy no see much play for that match. Still had like his moments, but like vintage performance from Uncle Paul. So my centre back pairing is Collins of Red Phoenix and Wheezy of Silver Titans. I would want to say Silver Fox. Collins, bro, the guy in Abola, all these MPFL jokes now. I guess you were laughing then, but you're not laughing now, innit? So he's really played well, and like the performances have gotten better. But even when Red were losing, I felt like when I was playing as a striker, I felt like he was just isolated up front. It wasn't much to do with like him. It was just the team was not as balanced at the time in their tactics. And pairing Collins is Wheezy for Silva because shout out to him. He basically played a one-man defensive pair, one-man centre-back pair after the centre fully because he was playing CB alone. So he really balled out and held it down there. Honorable mention to like maybe OG Tope and JD and all those ones, but like honestly, no blue person enter my 11 of the week this week. You people have stolen enough, so bro, I can't even just bring myself to put in them. Left back, there weren't any real standout left back for the match day. I mean, usually when in doubt, you say Corey, but like he didn't even. I don't even know if he started the match for Red because I didn't see him on the second half. So like, I'm not sure that's even like his best performance ever. Jerry that played that played left back for Red Phoenix also had a good game, but for me, I'm going to give my left back of Jamal's 11 to I think his name is Tommy or something. Black Ops left back. Person played the left back for Black Ops. He balled out. Now in midfield, bro, this person I went with the player of the match day guy. I'm about to glaze this person like mad because like he deserves he deserves the prop guy. He balled out. I was like, come on, bro, I use Zidane in this guys. Val DVG for Black Ops. He balled out. I was like, ha. There was one time one ball like in the middle of the park, loose ball in like Black's defensive end. He just bounces it on the ground. Bah! The ball bounces up, uses outside foot. Bah! True pass. I'm like, back it now, wow. Do you think as that? Who do you think you are? What's giving you the audacity? So yeah, really balled out this week. Joining him in midfield is Moses. As I said when I was talking about the red and green match, really good performance. They harried, they pressed, they bothered Green, and then he had a goal for his trouble. So really good match. Lastly, the central midfielders didn't have like standout games. Everybody just played good, but there was nobody that said, this person clearly balled, unless I'm missing somebody. So I'll just say on balance, I'm torn between Leicester for Red Phoenix and Wsfl, but because Red Phoenix played a really good game, I don't want it to just be full of Red Phoenix players. So I'll just go with Wsfl as the third person in the midfield. Now the attack is more clear to me. On my right wing, I have Flex, man on a mission, man on a vendetta mission, man on a mission to show his old team what they miss and on a revenge mission. Shout out to him, he balled out. You just have to put your hands up sometime and say the truth, and he balled out. On my left wing, I would have said Fatty because he scored, but because they robbed Blue, I just can't really bring myself to back or big up any Blue Lightning player this week. So honorable mention to Fatty, but I'm going to go with Aguero on the left wing. He didn't score today, but everything Red Phoenix did, everything good came through him. Was a constant menace. Arguably, the 2 goals of without the pressing and harrying and all those things that Phoenix scored may not have still come about. Lastly, centre forward. Love the man or hate the man. You have to just admit this guy is a certified bags man. He's a baller. He goes score goals. That's just it. Anywhere he goes. So like shout out to him. Corey, 2 goals. Balled out. Let's be honest. Played really well. So yeah. I mean, even though like he will cry like a maltreated maid to the ref every small touch and all that, but like he's a baller, he's a bags man, he gets the job done, he scores the goal. So that's my 11 for the week. Ralph in goal, Paul right back, Collins and Weezy centre back, Tommy left back, Val, Yusuf, Moses in midfield, Flex, Aguero, and Corey up front. So yeah, that's it basically. On a parting note, Tomo, Silver Fox are moving mad. Like they just do the most for this transfer window. Just 2 days in or something, they've already announced like 6 signings. Long may continue. It's a welcome relief from last season, and it shows that Silver don't want to go down without a fight. This time last season, we're witnessing what many people call the yellow exodus. Yellow were down and couldn't even retain their player. Immediately transfer window open. They were hemorrhaging players like the woman with the issue of blood. So shout out to Silver taking the bold decision. I hear Follow asked like more than half of his team. Once you just get that email say they don't sack you, Barrio is over, and then he's about to sign quite a number of players. So interesting times ahead. Stay tuned and hope I have time to record more of these reviews and maybe even previews. Also, if you want to appear on one of these and you stay around Farah Park, hit me up. Maybe you feature on the next one as a guest. Make that cameo. We out. See you on the next one.